Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
I'm going to be going over to the H&R Block.
Most people who have children, it's one of the most precious things in the world. It's priceless. But a Florida mom is accused of putting a price tag on her own baby.
You don't remember having a conversation about trying to sell Giovanni?
What? No.
No.
No. I would never sell my child.
And his opponent, accompanied by Ross Mann from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
They ask for the truth, but they can't handle it. They want to remain stupid. If the shoe fits, let them wear it.
Salute, and welcome to class. Welcome to class. My sisters with sense and my kings, my good breads. How y'all doing? We got a hell of a one. Florida, hell of a mom tried to sell her daughter for 500 cash, guys. Man, this is what happened when white privilege don't privilege, I guess. It's not just Keisha, guys. We got Becky too. So let's get on into this, man.
Are y'all going to let me go?
No, man. No, there is a warrant for your arrest.
Jessica Woods was known to frequent around this area of Palatka, Florida. At least that's what an employee at one of the local businesses told police. On March 5th of last year, though, that day took a dark turn.
Because they were worried about the baby.
Because she's throwing a tantrum.
No, well, more they wanted to make sure the baby was okay and that you were okay.
I'm fine. I'm trying to find emergency housing.
What? Here, let's walk over here so we're not right in front of everybody talking. So what's the situation? What are you going through right now?
I'm going through a lot.
Like as far as housing, why are you looking for emergency housing?
So just like Keisha, Becky, she put herself through a lot and then play victim. Because what you're going through is just a collection of bad choices and bad decisions you made. You. This is why it's hard for me to have empathy with these folks, because these are the type of folks that they don't want your opinion. They don't want your advice. They don't want your help when they making these bad choices and decisions. But now when they dealing with the consequences, they want you to walk in their shoes and put their shoes on. Hell no. Hell no. Poor choices and poor decisions lead to poor consequences. And you don't get to blame that on nobody. Black man, white man, nobody.
Because I had a boyfriend who used to beat out of me and I don't want it around my kid.
See, I ain't even watched this shit and I already know. So now you got a boyfriend who beat on you and you don't want him around the kid. He beat on you, not the kid, but you don't want him around the kid. And we all know that black kid, white kid, Asian kid, China, don't matter. These kids need mommy and daddy. So let's proceed. I told y'all, culture creates the character. So let's stop playing. Let's stop playing.
So
Lee Conley will not take me.
Lee Conley won't take you?
No, because there was a conflict of interest to where one of their staff members told my husband where I was.
So Lee Conley, you've already dealt with them and they won't take you?
Right.
Um,
I'm willing to do public assistance, public housing. I'm willing to do Mellon Manor. I don't have a ride.
well, I know you didn't have a license for a while because we had an issue with that, so I remember that.
If you can please help me in any way.
Well, okay, so I've got our victims advocate coming out.
Ma'am, you got to help yourself first. People ain't willing to help nobody who ain't willing to help themselves. You got to help yourself first. She sound like a Keisha. She sound like Keisha. How you want somebody to help you and you don't even help yourself, ma'am? The effects of feminism in the flesh.
She's gonna talk to you. She's gonna bring some stuff for the baby.
Where?
She'll be coming over here. I was just on the phone with her when you walked to the bathroom. And I'll call her back and kind of update her on the situation. What was your first and last name again?
Jay Woods.
Jessica Woods. That's what it was. Okay.
I'm going to be going over to the H&R Block.
Well, she's coming over here. She'll be here shortly. She was getting the bag together now. She was trying to figure out get information on.
I need emergency housing.
She might be able to help you and kind of steer me in the right direction as well. Lee Conley was actually what I was going to try to recommend, but obviously, that's kind of not the.
Just because a baby cries doesn't mean that they're in trouble.
No,
I'm sure you have kids.
I do. I have a son and a stepdaughter.
I can't even believe this. Who called? Am I allowed to go to H&R Block?
Am
I allowed to go?
I've got our victims advocate coming out here that's going to try
Can
and
I
get
sit in the car or something? I'm freezing.
I don't want to sit you in the back of my car or anything.
Wait, so if you cold, then we know that baby cold. If you freezing, then we know the baby freezing, but you out there. You out there, man. Unbelievable, bro. I tell y'all, when white privilege ain't privileging, we got a white roach today, guys. A white roach today.
And I can't put you in the front. Let's walk over to this parking lot and buy my car at least. That way we're not out here.
I'm freezing, and I'm quite sure that one of the old people in there were the ones who called.
I'm not sure who exactly called. All I know is they called and I came in and spoke with the staff, and they kind of gave me a rundown of the situation.
Yeah, they fed us.
Yeah. So that's at least good. You got some food. The baby got some food.
Yeah.
As you can see from this horrible and really sad case, it's important to know who you're surrounding yourself with. That's where our sponsor, Truth Finder, comes in.
That's a fact. You got to be aware of your surroundings. That's where your emotional intelligence is going to kick in, guys. I don't just be up here talking shit. You got to become emotional intelligent, because these people will sell you with a pity story to get something from you that they do not deserve, they did not work for, and you, like a sucker, will fall for it all the time. Pity or titty, it don't matter the color, guys. It don't matter. Stop looking at color and start looking at character, the actions of the character. Culture creates the character. And this American culture is satanic, guys. So you keep running around here worrying about color if you want to.
Wrong when her mom was talking to police.
Where have you been staying with the baby?
I've been staying up.
188 Main Drive.
You don't understand, Stacy? White privilege. I said when white privilege ain't privileging, you know what I mean? Because she white. So automatically a couple of black folks is under the impression that she could get away with this, get away with alienating fathers, the stuff that they get away with, you know, that we call out, that we do not like, that has ravished our community. You know what I mean? So white privilege is not privilege, and that's what I'm talking about. It was very clear. It was very clear. You know what I mean? The victim mentality black folks that blame everything on white people, right? This video is for you because this is a white woman, much like how your sisters behave, and she going to jail. She going to jail and she probably gonna lose her child. I don't understand why you just sit tight and watch. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Is that rescue for my child?
No. They're going to a different call.
I was staying at 188 Mango Drive and dude was crazy. So I decided to leave.
When did you leave?
I just left last night.
Okay.
And then on top of that,
No problem, Stace. And don't mistake my passion for sassy. And I've acquired you acts. I promote that you ask. So you did the right thing. Cause that's me. You like me. I ask. If I don't know something, I ask. So no problem. And welcome to the righteous fair.
can I use the bathroom, please?
What, Nicole's?
No, I feel sick.
Get them walk back to Nicole's and use the restroom real quick.
Can I go in the bathroom? Can I go to the laundry mat? It's warm.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know if there's a is there a bathroom in there?
Yeah. I just want to get in a place where I can get situated. And you know, I'm an RN, right? And the only thing I'm waiting for is for my license to be renewed.
By the time Jessica finished using the restroom, more officers were already there.
Really, y'all making me feel threatened.
Oh, no, okay. Look, don't feel like that.
This is the victim's advocate that I told you I had coming.
Yeah.
No, y'all really making me feel threatened. I got four of y'all.
No, we have a bunch of stuff for you and the baby. We have bows
I want to
and
bring you some stuff for you and the babies.
yeah.
There's nothing I probably.
Ain't this some shit here, boy? Ain't the and the moral of the story, guys, is they get to walk around. They, you know what I mean? They, meaning women, they get to walk around here, crippled, blind, broke, poor, all of that, and still get rewarded the custody of these goddamn children, yo. They look, yo. Give her your crib. Let her stay at your crib. Why don't you? Why is nobody eager to take the baby away from this woman, yo? She is clearly a detriment to this child. But let the father miss one child support payment, yo. Let the dad miss one payment. Let the dad miss one visit. Let the dad gotta work when it's his time to visit. Oh my God, he can never see his child again. Shame on the man. Where is the father? Da 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 da. All the stuff that. But the mother gets to wall up around here like this. This is sad. This is sad.
Everything that's good in here. There's actually new clothes for her and stuff. I promise. It's okay.
Yeah.
You want me to lay it all out right here? That way you can pick, you can change her. I have diapers, I have wipes. Do you need any wipes?
Please.
Yes, I brought it in the back here. That's not some of the
It's just right now I'm needing a place to stay. She thinks y'all probably trying to take her away from
No,
her.
I'm not taking her.
And this, Maurice, this is why everybody playing victim. This is why it's not a lot of doers. It's not a lot of people speaking up. It's not a lot of people trying. It's easier to just play the victim because the victims are the ones getting rewarded. Look at this shit. Look at this joint. You see how fast these GoFundMe's be filling up? The victims are the ones that's being rewarded in our society. And until we change that, then it won't be no effort. You know what I mean? We lack effort because the victims are getting rewarded. So the people that are really putting in the work are noticing this, and we stop working as hard. We stop working as hard. We ain't gonna be no victim. I'm never gonna be a victim, but we just stop caring. We just stop working as hard.
Away from mommy. Look. That's right. Mama. Hey, Mama. Do you want to change her, Jessica? Which one do you want? This one I think is long. Yeah. So do you want one of these?
And don't get it twisted. Help is help. Everybody need a little bit of help once in a while. But don't be dumb. These people don't want help. These people want you to do it for them. All right? And they got real clever and crafty with that maneuver right there too. So don't fall for it, boy. Ma'am, sister with sense, don't be falling for the pity or titty. They want you to do it for them. They don't want help.
Stop, baby. Please. Please stop.
So Jessica wasn't arrested at that time, and there was so much we didn't see. A few hours later, we see Jessica's baby again, but without her mom, the woman who...
And that's the problem with the system, yo. That's the problem with the system, because it's all it does is slap the women on the wrist, and it allows them to repeat the same mistake again because they slapped them on the wrist. When you're not held accountable, you're doomed to make the same mistake again. And it's very, yo, man, it's what's driving the economy, guys. It's what's driving the economy. It's lucrative. It's a big business, and foolish women getting slapped on their wrists to repeat the same mistake.
brought in the 18-month-old told police a horrifying story of how she winded up with Jessica's baby.
We're gonna take her into the.
Salute to Keisha. Salute to Keisha. I be goddamn, me. Becky dropped her baby off with the wig hula gang. Salute to Keisha. She got them claws on and all that, but she took the baby. You see how we wear mental health issues different. Like when you read the title, I ain't even have to put the white bread on the cover. I ain't even when you read this title, the title to this one, you knew this wasn't a black hell of a mother. You knew this wasn't a black hell of a mother. That's why I say, guys, let's stop fronting on them stereotypes and just change our behavior. Because all stereotypes is studied pattern behavior. It's behavioral patterns, yo. Give Keisha a round of applause, though. I gotta give it up to Keisha. Keisha got the baby, yo, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Go on, Keisha, with your big back self.
The classroom here at Neversit.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. We have Catherine coming over as well.
Catherine's gonna bring her some clothes, diapers over, but we didn't. I was gonna wipe her off, but we didn't want to wipe her off in case she had to take pictures of her because she's.
Okay.
Don't cry, sweetie. Because she don't deserve it.
No, in there. Not gonna sit with you.
Well, I'll come sit with you.
All right.
I called DCF to John, and he's gonna be calling me back.
John Gofield?
Yes.
All right, I'll give her a call.
Supervisor.
Thank you.
You have a seat.
Like I can see right here.
Yeah, wherever you feel comfortable.
We gave her a notification. That's something.
What's this girl's name?
Jessica Woods.
Jessica Woods.
Jessica Woods. You
Yes.
know her?
She's a client in my office.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this. I know that this is way outside of what
I'm a
you.
mom first.
I understand. So we really appreciate your help. We're gonna get on the phone and we're gonna take the steps to make sure that nothing like this happens to this child again. So we really appreciate your help, okay?
And just real quickly, just go ahead and tell me what transpired.
First, last night, she came in, I want to say 10 minutes before we was closing, and she had the baby with her. Both of them had no shoes on. The mom.
So,
Her and Jessica walked in, and she asked me could I give her a new Emerald card. because her taxes had dropped and she left it somewhere or something happened with it. So I got ready to put her stuff in and I noticed the baby had took her diaper off. And she was like pointing at her private, like it was irritating her or something. So I was like, oh, maybe it's the diaper, kids get irritated or whatever. And she was like, she's not gonna do that because I only have one diaper for her. So she put the diaper back on her. And it wouldn't, you know how the sticky side of the diaper, it wouldn't stick no more. So she like hit her. And was like, you just stupid, you should have did that. And I was like, what? So I called the police. Then I was thinking, okay, I'll leave her with the police, they're gonna do something about it. She knew one of the officers, his name was DJ, that's what she called him. And I told him, she struck the child and that, we're concerned at this point because every time she brings this little girl, the little girl barely have clothes on. So he said he was gonna deal with it, we left. This morning I came 7 a.m. The mom, Jessica, was laying on the AC unit. And she was in a Dollar General's buggy. And it was drizzling. She was asleep and the baby was in there hollering. So then I said, do you want me to go to the store and get her some stuff and she can sit in here? And she was like, no. Do you have some money? I said, no, ma'am. I have money to get your daughter stuff. And she was like, no, you could just have her. I was like, ma'am. I said, no. I said, do you need help? Like, do you need me to call these people so they can help you? And she said, no, don't worry about it. And she snatched her daughter out the top part and slammed her in the bottom part.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
Becky, you just ain't right, Becky. Becky, you ain't right. What's wrong with you? Is that what your mother did to you? Is that what your mama did to you, Becky? What's wrong with you? Salute to Keisha, man. I never thought I'd be saying that this many times, yo. But salute to Keisha, man. Sheesh.
Then she went to Dollar General. And that's, I guess, why they had a police report this morning for Dollar General, her throwing stuff on top of the little girl. And she came back to our job. At this point, she's yelling at the customers in there to give her money. I said, ma'am, you gotta leave. Like, you have to leave now. She said, oh, I'm not leaving. And then took her in the bathroom and she was hitting her. I don't know why. I don't know what she did or a child can't do anything, but I'm just saying, I don't know what the reason was. And she left out of there. When she left out of there, I called the police. I think the man that just came here, I waved him down in traffic. And I said, could you follow me? She's right there. And she literally pushed the buggy in the road and laughed at him and then hurry up and grabbed it. And I'm like, is she crazy? So at this point, I'm following her into Dollar General. I told my manager what I was doing. And I see the police officers. They were like, okay, if she's still out the store, we can charge her. And I'm like, all the stuff she done did this baby, y'all should be charging her for that. So they said it was my word over hers. Okay. She came back. I see her walking back towards our job.
So now this was all last night?
No, this was all today.
No, some of this is from today.
Yes. So she walking past the job with some other girl. And she said, come here. Because I trust you. Come here. So I'm like, oh my God. I asked two of my coworkers to walk out with me because I don't know what's in somebody's mind. And as I walked over there, she said, I'll give you, if you give me $500 right now, you can have it. I said, have what? She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves. And I said, are you serious? At this time, the baby got up and she was getting ready to walk in the road. If you know Krill, it's a busy road. So she did it, and I grabbed the baby and I picked her up and I said, I'm not giving you no money. She said, well, just have her because it's just too much for me. I said, what is too much for you? I said, do you need help? Again, I'm asking you, do you need help? And she said, no, I don't need help. I just don't want the baby.
It's terrible to imagine selling a baby for $500. But honestly, if it wasn't for this woman who brought in the baby safely, who knows what could have happened.
I said, okay. And I got the baby. I was crying. I walked across the streets and I tried to wake her up. And I put her in my car and I told her she is going to be okay. This should not go on with a child.
We dealt with her this morning. We gave her clothing. We gave her a bag with all kinds of stuff. We called DCF.
Yes.
DCF went on scene and DCF did their thing and they left. So right now, he was trying to find her because to arrest her.
I've been looking for her since I spoke to you earlier.
No, tell the truth, officer. Y'all messed up. Y'all effed up, boy. Y'all had her. Y'all slapped her on the wrist several times. This is why she know y'all. She know y'all personally. How the hell y'all get to know these women personally? Anytime a man know a police officer personally, it's going down. We just don't be knowing y'all personally like how these women just know y'all personally, DJ.
So, and
if you see her here, she hit her. This right here.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
She elbowed her last night.
So that was from last night. Now you keep saying her. What is her name?
Jessica
Woods.
because we did see a bruise on her buttocks and we told DCF, but yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Where you at with it? Like, I don't understand.
Well, we have somebody, a supervisor coming now, and we should be able to take care of it. It will be taken care of right now. But we did make contact with her. Just want to let you know that it's not that we didn't do anything. We did make contact.
No, I knew about.
Our victim advocate gave her.
Okay.
Gave her.
Receiving. I have.
She drunk 3 cups of water. Okay. Because I gave her what I didn't know what she was allergic to, so I didn't give her no juice.
Okay.
But she ate a whole big bowl of oatmeal. Okay. And I fed her stomach because she was starving.
Yeah, I assume because earlier this morning they ate Polies. They had a free meal at Polies that someone, bought for them. I had taken them. I mean, you see the backpack. I slapped it full with
Yeah, she was trying to sell it.
Yeah. So I put stuff in there, and I even have another sippy cup and stuff. I need to just see. I know she said she's 18 months old, so I need to go out there and get another outfit for her. I will change her up. I will even wash her if I need to, because we have a shower here. Because it's probably going to be a few for DCF to come out here.
So will DCF let me take her home?
Probably not, but I don't know if you want to wait here the entire time. I can call John, which is the DCF supervisor.
I just don't want her to have to go through no system.
Oh, absolutely. There might be a way. He might have to come out and look at your house, or he might. I don't know if you want to stay here. I don't know how long it is. I've been out on a call for 7 hours waiting for DCF, so we can work something out. We'll figure something out.
Now, they was willing to give her the money. They was like, whatever it takes for her to get away.
Yeah.
I was like, no, we're not enabling her.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I was like, we're not enabling her, and we're not breaking the law for her either. I know your hands are tired this morning. I wasn't mad. I can't see how people do it.
No, I have, since I talked to you, I've been trying to find a reason to arrest her. So I was just looking for her right before you showed up here. She stole from the dollar store, and I went to go arrest her. And I talked to the dollar store ladies, and they said, I asked them, I said, does she have a baby with her? And they said no. And that's where I was like, And they said she was mumbling on something about she gave the baby to her sister for the weekend. And I was like, no, because when we spoke to her earlier, she said she didn't have anyone.
Exactly.
So it already shot up red flags. And then not even 10 minutes later, I was doing something in my car, and they called and said you were here with her. And I was like, oh.
Jessica's baby was ultimately turned over to the Department of Children and Families.
Y'all can get my number. I will come right with her.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Now, they program us not to mess with these people, so I don't mess with these people, but that's the best place for that baby right there. That's the best place for that baby. If Big Keisha don't want to step up to the plate and take that baby on like a real mom's would, then the best place for that child is in the system, yo. Hopefully that child, if it's in that child's cards to have a blessing, hopefully she'll be matched with a good family, a loving family. But that's the best place for that child, guys. And we don't talk about that division of the family and how the family were broken up. The father leaving the situation, that's a percentage of the breakup. Like this ACS and how they called, the aunt called ACS on the sister, and the grandmother called ACS on the grandchild, and that was a whole epidemic, guys. Like we don't talk about that though, because the women had their hand in and all of that. I don't remember any uncles or men calling ACS on their family members to get the kids removed from the crib. But that's a whole different topic. We'll get there. We will gradually get there. But this is crazy. That's the best place for that child.
Yes. Okay, that's fine. So we'll take her back there, we're just gonna clean her, take pictures and make sure she's good, and then DCF will be.
They were out there when she was trying to.
You know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fluff.
I did want to say
Okay.
that, I changed
You know
her whenever I first got her.
Okay.
It was beyond soil, like.
I'm sure, because the last one that gave her a diaper was me at 10:30 this morning.
You're just.
So, yeah.
I just
You know
wanted
what
to
she is. Yeah, just talk.
let you know.
No, I appreciate it. I just brought all this other
She's
stuff.
You can
one
get
of
the other
the
stuff.
coworkers, she ran
The name.
up,
Oh, okay.
give me a couple of $1,000.
Yeah, that's all in my statement.
Okay.
Yeah, you can keep
Alright.
that, yeah.
Let me see. That one I'm gonna give you this and then I'll carry it.
Can you
back.
carry her, or you want me to carry
I'm
her?
good. I'm good. Okay. I promise. Don't hurt. You're good, I promise.
I was gonna say, I can carry her for you.
Come on, Jane.
And I went in there about.
I'm sorry. Okay, okay.
Come here, baby. Come here. Hey, come here.
No, put her name. Yeah.
Hey, sweetheart.
You could give the other stuff like on a ride.
Who took the blanket?
Just put her
We'll be
name.
right. We'll be right back with it.
The story obviously doesn't end there. 2 days later, police found Jessica and got her side.
Do you understand these rights?
Look at her sitting up there looking like a cold chicken leg in the supermarket, like one of them cold chicken legs. You know them quarter legs? Look at her with tattoos on her, yo. She's just engulfed in the culture, guys. She thinks she us.
Rights.
Yes, I do.
Do you waive these rights, and are you willing to talk to me?
Yes. If there's a possibility of these charges being dropped, yes. If I can clear that up, yes. This is bogus. It's false.
Given what allegedly happened, it's hard for her to explain this away.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Okay, how many children do you have?
I have two.
You have two.
Yes.
What are those children's names?
Good Lord, you mean to tell me she got two? Where? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our feelings. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen? Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. We ushers. Amen? We're here to serve you. And
One passed away and one you guys have my daughter.
What's your daughter's name?
Giovanna Chantel Woods.
How old is Giovanna?
Giovanna's 18 months old. She's my world and I'm hers.
Okay. Where is Giovanna?
Giovanna was supposed to be returned to me last night by 6 p.m. I got called by the police and told me the DCF got involved. I went to file my taxes at H&R Block. While I was there, one of the members of my church filed my taxes for me. She asked me if she could keep my daughter overnight. She said she wanted to buy her some clothes. She know I just got out of abusive marriage and I'm trying to get back on my feet. I just got a stable place to stay. We exchanged numbers. I told her I had to have her back by 6 p.m. She could only stay one night. She wanted to keep her for a week. I told her, no way. I have 5 witnesses to this. Okay, the next thing I know, my I got served with an order that was stating that I am not allowed to go to H&R Block. And any attempts that I made to contact her, I could not reach her. So when I called the DCF caseworker yesterday, he told me that he was supposed to meet me with my daughter, that for some reason he had her, which I'm not even understanding why, because the H&R Block employee, the one I go to church with, Giovanna, was supposed to be staying the night with her, one night.
Okay, and what's the worker that you go to church with? What's her name?
Her name's Crystal. I don't know what's her legal name. I can pull off everything in my phone. I know I thought she was a good lady. Apparently her and my sister are working together. She's the black girl with the pink hair.
And you don't know Crystal's last name?
To be honest with you, I'm having an anxiety attack. My child just got taken from me, and I'm a nurse, and I could be losing everything.
But ma'am, you were standing outside in the freezing cold with nothing. You wanted people to give you something. You wanted people to give you money, $500, ma'am. So your kid is in a better place right now, and you are free now, and you only have to survive for you. So you can do that. You could go do that. You could survive for you now, get on your feet. Then if all things is right, then you get your kid. Why do y'all feel y'all should be able to struggle with your kid? That's not even fair. Y'all bring these kids into this world and then have them struggle with y'all at the side of your hip. That's nasty work, yo. Becky too.
So how long have you known Crystal?
I've known her on and off for like 10 years.
Okay.
Like I said, she asked me several times. I told her multiple times, no, I don't like my child to go anywhere. She repetitively asked me, she said, I can help you with clothing, I can help keep your diapers. Please let me help you. One of my friends was there, her name's Kimberly McLeod. She said, Jay, just get the help. You need it right now. I said, one night, only one night. And when she didn't return my call, I told her that I was going to call the police and report my daughter missing if she didn't produce my child.
And so what day did all this transpire?
She was supposed to be returned to me yesterday by 6 p.m. So the day before.
Okay, so the day before yesterday, you gave
her permission to keep Gigi overnight until 6 p.m. the next day. That was to allow her to go shopping and get some clothes and stuff because she could use them. And I need the help right now. I'm just getting back on my feet. I just got out of an abusive marriage. I didn't want to even let my daughter go, and I should have followed my first mind. I have all of her information in my phone. If I could look at it and give it to you. I didn't just give my child to somebody. She actually walked across the street to the house I was at and knocked on the door and asked this after I filed my taxes. Then I got a report that I was banned. So more than 5 times she asked me to keep my child.
This is clearly a different story than the one that was told a few days ago, and detectives aren't buying what Jessica is saying.
Do you remember having a conversation where you asked this lady, supposedly Crystal with H&R Block, for money?
I never asked her for money. Why would I? I could give an advance on my taxes if I needed.
So you never asked this worker or made any statements?
No, I went there to get a new card, and they were supposed to print me out one, and they didn't. So I was a little upset they didn't give me a new card. They mailed it, but I never asked anybody for money. I have income tax. Why would I?
Okay. When you said you don't know Crystal's last name?
I have everything in my phone. I have not slept. I have not ate. I'm physically ill without my child.
Okay.
I secured housing for my baby so that she had a safe environment. I did everything I thought I was supposed to do, and I don't even know how this happened.
So, I mean, do you normally?
Clearly, she's sober today, guys. She's sober in this interview right here. This is why she don't remember why anything happens, because you be high, man. You be high on drugs, and you keep talking about this abusive relationship. Why don't you talk about the drugs in this relationship too? Because that's what it is. This is crazy, yo. You can't make this up, man.
I've never let my child stay out overnight, ever. Ever. This is the first time she stayed away from me. My daughter is my world. She's all I got, and I'm all she has. My sister is also friends with this Crystal, and my sister wants my child. And I can show you statements where she said that I need to go ahead and die from my lupus so she can get my Social Security check from my daughter.
No, what's your sister's name?
Her name's Amanda Donahue. All this was a plot. That's what I was trying to tell you. My sister called me yesterday at 3 p.m. and told me that I was going to be going to jail. And I said, well, why would I go to jail? And she said, oh, you'll find out. And she hung up in my face. I had no idea none of this was going on.
So you had no idea where your daughter was?
She was supposed to be in St. Augustine at the outlet getting new clothes and stuff. That's the only reason I allowed her to go, was because she asked me, she was like, Sister Woods, does Gigi have godmama?
You're a dummy, man. You're a fool. And this is what happened when you call yourself using people. They got you, man. And you took the bait. They took the bait. But you talking about how you on your feet now and all of this and that. How you could be on your feet and still sending your kid off for luxury gifts. That's the only reason why you sent your little kid with them people whole time. Them people trying to get your kid to a safe space. Dummy.
Can you let me be her godmama? I want to go get this little girl some clothes. I don't let people get my kids. She gave me her phone number, her home address, everything I had in my phone. I called her. I did not get a return call. Whenever I got the ban from H&R Block, I sent a message and I let her know that if my child was not produced by 6 p.m. as agreed, that I would be calling the police and reporting her missing.
So did you call the police?
That's what happened. It all came to me now. Y'all peep what happened now, right? When she was broke and desperate and ain't have nothing, she was giving her kids off, pawning her kids off to people so that they could do for her kid and handle her responsibility. But when she went to H&R Block and them taxes hit and she got that little $2,500, she wanted her baby back. She wanted her baby back. Yo, that's sad, yo. Pitiful, yo. Pitiful.
You guys had already issued a warrant for me. I was supposed to meet with a DCF worker this morning at 9 a.m. to bring me my daughter.
But you're saying that your child was supposed to be returned to you at 6 p.m. last night.
And when I called DCF.
So why did you not contact police last night?
Because DCF contacted me and told me they already had my daughter and that they were bringing her to me at 9 a.m.
So DCF contacted you yesterday?
Yes, I have all that in my phone. I needed the help. I've been going through DCF to try to get housing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I could use the help with the clothes and stuff. I never asked her for money. Never. But like I said,
you don't remember having a conversation.
That's a point. That's a message right there, Joe. He said, this ain't sad. It ain't, y'all. This is actually scary. They caught this one. Think of the ones they don't catch. That's spooky right there, man. That's chilling, man. That's crazy. He right.
About trying to sell Giovanna.
What?
I'm just
No.
No.
Okay. I would never sell my child. Okay. No. I can't even believe that was even stated. My child is my life. If I lost her, I would kill myself. I can't live without my baby.
But yet,
And this is that is so much cap, and they always do that, and they always say that. And if that was true, then see the root of the matter is right. The root of the matter, and we do it too. Us, my people do it too, right? Because this, like I said, it's not about color. It's the biblical war. The gender war is the biblical war, and this is the product of bringing babies into this world as an individual relying on the father or relying on the mother to have their stuff together. Many people, 95% of the people have brought a child into this world and they have spit, a pot, pan, piss, anything to give this child. Really, really. I'm not talking about Jordans and I'm not talking about food on the table. I'm talking about the information. That's what this is a product of. And they're allowed to. The dumbest people, the poorest people, the brokest people, the most damaged people is allowed to lay on their back and take raw, hard D with veins in it and play dumb, knowing they're not on birth control and knowing they did not require that vein to wear protection. That's the problem. That's our biggest problem. Women who have access, who hold the access to the fish hole, right? There's the fish hole on them. A man can't get no fish hole if they don't give it out, right? Right? Because only 0.7% of the women can run with the I was raped. What about the rapist? What about the it's 0.7%. All right. So now let's talk about the majority, right? The majority knew exactly what they were doing and knew they were broke and knew the father was broke. But they decided to bring babies into this world and not have their stuff together, bro. That's what this is a product of, boy. They do it, we do it, she do it, he do it, we all do it. And then we want to stick our hands in our pocket and play dumb.
you didn't call police last night.
I called DCF, who told, I thought y'all were together.
I mean, DCF is its own entity.
I had
Do you remember who you spoke to? At
I
DCF?
have it all in my phone, yes. Can I have my phone so I can show you this?
Well, I don't have your phone. Okay.
The other officer.
Yeah. So, but you don't remember the
It was
name?
a male. It was a male. I wrote all his information down. I have lupus. I have a brain tumor. I have a hard time remembering names.
Okay.
But I was told that DCF already had my daughter and that they were bringing her to me at 9 a.m. So I did not think that I had to call the police if she was in DCF's custody.
This one here, this is a slick one, boy. Look at her. She looked like she once was in a marriage. She do look like she was once in a marriage, and she looked like she played with it. She played games, trying to be for the attention. She played games. Probably got caught out there cheating. Decided to take her ball and go left and do it on her own. And now look, this is the byproduct of that, sisters. Stay under that umbrella, sisters, because there's nothing new out there. There's nothing new under the sky. Ain't nothing better than the umbrella you under. Everything else is a facade. This is a message for all my people in the couple, all my couples in a relationship that watch Mr. Good Bread. I hope y'all working on y'all relationship. I hope y'all ain't got eyes on somebody outside of your relationship, because it ain't gonna work. I guarantee you it ain't gonna work. Y'all better work that shit out. Ain't no good people out here. It's a shortage of good people out here.
This morning?
That was last night. Are y'all gonna let me go?
No, man. No, there is a warrant for your arrest.
And the officer made due on his promise. Jessica was arrested.
Good Lord! Oh, God damn! Oh yeah, she would have got y'all. She would have got y'all. I know a couple of dudes. I know a couple of brothers that would have jumped at this donkey. They'd have jumped at this donkey. They'd have left it in. They'd have got her pregnant, and oh my God!
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. put there by God. That's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Whoa. Oh no. Yeah, a bald head roach, a bald head white roach, y'all. Man, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. This one was crazy, and it was telling. It was oh so telling. Don't be shy. Hit the likes. The like button is free, guys. Plus, we need to get back in the algorithm. You know we the realest channel, and we can't allow the fake to win because the fake outnumbers the real, right? So it's our duty. If we real, and if we as real as we say we are, and we know we real, then we gotta win. We gotta win, and it's gonna take us because we rare. It's going to take us to push us over, guys. We got to get the channel to legendary status because it deserves that. Because that's what we touch. That's what we touch on over here. We touch on real stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody could get it. Don't matter the color. Yeah, wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life and stay focused, man. Don't get distracted.
From Harlem, New York. Put your cigarettes out and pull your panties out. Put your hands together. Mister. Good. Friend.